going on, chat? Welcome back to another live stream here on Daily Grind Fantasy YouTube and then Sports by Dustin on Twitch. If you guys are on YouTube, make sure you guys hit the like button. It really, really does help me out. I would appreciate it. That's all I ask. Smash the like button on YouTube. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you're on Twitch, hit the follow button. That's simple. I appreciate you guys. I am rocking the Celtics jersey today, the Jason Tatum jersey. It's closeout night. No more effing around, nothing like that. Get it done in Boston. We don't need this narrative to switch that Boston is, getting a little sketchy. I don't know. The Mavs could do this. We don't need that. It's also 617. I seen today. In 2008, when the Celtics won, it was 617, which is the area code of Boston. 617 today, area code of Boston. No better time. Let's do it. Let's get it done today. All right. Yeah, appreciate everybody in here watching. If you're in chat or you're able to chat it up, let me see you say something. How's it going today? Hope you guys are doing good. Everything good quality wise. I'm in a different spot, as you guys know. Good news. Sorry, I got a couple updates before we actually get grinding some bets. All right, or just some talking points. Good news. My house is going to be done, and we close on the 27th of this month. It's like 10 days. 10 days, be closed, and then I will have in my own office permanently again, which I am super excited for. So I will have my own office for my first time ever, an actual room dedicated to it. So we're gonna make the background look sick. Gonna do some things with it, hopefully. And yeah, I'm pumped about that. I'm super pumped. Been getting patched. Need you, my boy. All right. Well, I do want to go. So, Underdog, you guys know Underdogs has the temporary payouts right now, the 25x payout for 6 of 6, 2.6x for 5 of 6, and then 0.25x for 4 of 6. We've been kind of on a little bit of a roll on Underdog between that slip type, and it only goes through the NBA Finals. So if the Celtics win tonight, today is the last day you could take advantage of those underdog slips. So definitely want to try and build out some. But for the last few days, mostly the end of last week, I wasn't too active this past weekend. We've kind of been seeing a lot of green. 2x here, one off. Then we lose here. 25x here that was given out right here on the stream. Another, I don't know what this is. What maybe it wasn't 2x, but close. 2x, whatever it is. Couple of these ones here recently, 4 of 6. And then the most recent one I had was 2.6x, I should say. Who messed this up? Kayla McBride, the assist. That day specifically, the assist for WNBA, just for whatever reason, the value was there and they all sucked and did not get assists. So, there is not any trials for the AI slip generator. I'm sorry. But yeah, let's go ahead and get on it and start building out some slips. We have some fantasy scores here on PrizePicks. We have some combo squares. Yeah, Derek Lively under points and assists. Sonny Gray over 38 fantasy score. Jesus, that's a hefty over. Braxton Garrett under pitching outs. I'm just kind of scanning through what we got here. What we got here. All right. I want to look at one thing. $17. Okay. Honestly, I like that on Underdog a little bit more. All right. Let's go. I think we went Derek. We went Al Horford last game on the under, and we were deciding between Derek White and Al Horford on who we should take the under because it was basically the same kind of shtick here. They both went under because that game the Celtics got destroyed. Derek White seems to be the better one in this slip right now. Could maybe start building it out with Derek White on the under, but we're gonna need Derek White to be good. Derek White under fantasy score. This is going to be the first start of this slip. We might not be able to build something completely out right now. Am I tripping? Yeah, I was tripping. I don't want to like double commit to unders on the same team, but open to it. We could start Max Fried, Ogunwale. We do need at least like one more play that's going to set us up nicely to really balance out our average fair odds percentage. Ogunwale, Kayla McBride, is that what it was? Under 6, yeah. Um, and then Derek Lively points and assists. I know I've played Blue Jays, Nerfy, Blue Jays, Red Sox, Nerfy. Babe, I'm gonna have to figure it out. I appreciate you. You don't need to do that, but appreciate it. Okay, Soriano. I have the under a 5.5. There is some value on his over a 5. So let's go ahead and get that in. Unless do do we do we just double down on the unders of the Celtics? If we do that, then our average for us percentage is gonna be fine. Check the middling tool real quick. Nothing really crazy on the middling tool. Yes, there is. Okay, Otani. Oh wait, okay, hold on. I thought for a second. So double down on them. I don't want to take this because um underdog's actually at 17 and a half. We're at 4 right now. I mean, our average throw percentage is probably going to be pretty close. We just add in Derek Lively. We need it to be above 54.3 plus percent. I was hoping something pops up for us. In the meantime, let me check underdog real quick. Wow. All right. A little tough to cook with not as much value as we'd love to see today. Appreciate you guys. Over 100 people over there on YouTube. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Would appreciate that. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna keep grinding and try and build out a slip here. If you're on Twitch, make sure you guys hit the follow button. YouTube, make sure you're subscribed. If you guys want access to Daily Grind Fantasy, linked in the description of the live stream on YouTube, you guys get access, or in the profile on Twitch, you can get access. We're comparing sportsbooks lines and odds directly back to PrizePicks, and in order to not miss this, we could double down on Derek White and Al Horford, both to go under fantasy score, or we could just add in Derek Lively, and I think it should be right around that borderline. Um, 54.3 plus percent, just given the fact Derek White is 55.18. I'm just afraid that if we wait too long, we're going to miss out. Could just do this. Braxton Garrett under pitching out, someone says. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Just hoping for something else. Yeah, this should be borderline close enough. Derek Lively under 10.5. So we can build that out. I am building it out and going to go ahead and put it in the chat for you guys. Gonna give one more refresh, make sure we're not missing any better value. All right, links coming in through chat right now. Yeah, guys. And so look, we're taking Derek White's under fantasy score. We can see that he's off by about 1.5 fantasy score when comparing to the even lines on the sports books and what their would be fantasy score would be populated at if they had a fantasy score market, right? DraftKings would have this set right around 30, Bovada right around 30, BetMGM 29.5, so off by 2 to BetMGM. And like I said, that's found by taking into consideration what the even lines are for all the statistics that make up fantasy score here on um, NBA fantasy scores on PrizePicks to find a would-be projection. So they're off. PrizePicks seems to be a little bit too aggressive with Derek White, Al Horford, Jose Soriano. Like I said, I have the under of 5.5 and I have the over of 5.5, and it's all about volume in the end, right? And if he lands on 5, I win one. I push on the other. Not the end of the world, but there can be value both on the under of 5.5 and the over of 5. So currently he's listed at 5.5 on all the sports books. There is some juice on the under of 5.5, but getting it 0.5 lower with that push potential on PrizePicks at 5 makes it a decent play for us. But we do have a 55.18% chance to hit on Derek White, which brings our fair odds percentage up. All right. How's everybody doing? Let's see. Ooh. Okay, hold on. We might be able to cook on PrizePicks. And we got some push potential props, but Otani keeps getting bumped. I've already played Otani. I would hate to play Otani twice. Kutchin, okay, Freed. We might gotta wait on UD real quick. We're gonna keep clicking through all the apps. Derek Lively on uh ParlayPlay. Solid spot there. We could go over on Derek. Hang on. Over on Derek Lively here at 17.5. Hold on. Oh, okay. It's because it's boosted. It's payout boosted for us. Okay, and then we could take Reese Olson, which just has a high percent chance to hit. Let me see what that comes out to. So 3.26x. Marcelo Zuna. That's off. It's just a long shot play. A lot of the best, closest plus EV plays on ParlayPlay right now are that. Let's check Fliff. Oh. Bet Rivers, I'm sure, is probably lagging behind a little bit too, but the market on FanDuel for this over 9.5 first set total games for Taylor Fritz and Taro Daniel looks pretty solid. I might hop on that. I think I'm gonna hop on that just because I think Bet Rivers is off, and I'm gonna trust that FanDuel is right in this scenario. And I'm gonna hop on this early. So if you guys want a little bit of a tennis sweat, let's hop on Fliff right now. Use code DGF if you're not on Fliff, and you can get a deposit match. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to Fritz matchup. First set total games over 9.5. Let me give it one more refresh. So it's like a slight edge just based on that you are getting the best number. Bet Rivers is close to Fliff in a sense at minus 143. But if FanDuel is right and if DraftKings comes in at minus 193, Pinnacle comes in at minus 190 or whatever, this is going to be some solid value. I went ahead and hit that. You guys want to hit that tennis play there? Some of these plays are something to watch. Like this Braxton Garrett under 17.5 pitching outs, minus 130. Most of these books right around this minus 140, minus 145 area. And then you have Pinnacle kind of weighing this up. So it's not necessarily plus EV yet, but if we see these books start creeping towards minus 180, it's going to be a solid play at minus 130 on Fliff. So that's the thing with these props here on Fliff. If you start seeing some of these red ones, like they're probably creeping, right? The market's starting to move, and you can see it in real time as it's adjusting, and then being updated here on DGF that updates, in real time. You can start to see it, right? And then if all of a sudden the odds really rip, it's going to become a plus EV play, and you're able to get it in. So sometimes you can get it in before and then get some solid value, but it's never a promise, right? That you're going to be getting that the best possible value if you jump on it beforehand. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you're not following already on Twitch, hit the follow button. Uh, you guys know we're in a little bit of an in between period. It doesn't seem like we have too much esports going on as of today. I know a lot more esports get going towards the end of the week. So hopefully we do have some esports starting to pop up as well. That way esports, man, in the off season, there is plenty of ways to find an edge playing esports. So if you guys don't know how to do that, I actually filmed a video at the end of last week. I'm going to be posting sometime this week about finding an edge in esports and how it is profitable, right? You can compare lines across these DFS apps and really look for a value that way, right? Same way you line compare with these lines and odds across the sports books, right? You can do with esports. I wish I had some really good examples right now. Obviously, you have this. Actually, all right. So based off this, let's go here. Let's do this. So we see this, and then if I search this, which there are some issues with this Underdog right now and their API for their esports plays set to 17.5. PrizePicks set to 16.5 for Michael or Michelle. I don't know. 17.5. Let me make sure they're playing the same people. Zeta. uh, Zeta. Yeah. Appreciate everybody that's following and subscribing. Verse 5. Yeah. So really, there's value on. We could take Michael over 14.5 on. And actually, what I'm going to do is slide my line on Michael over 14 kills. when the rest of the market is set to 16.5 and 17.5, and two books, two DFSFs that also set lines independently, they're saying this should be 2 to 3 kills higher. Let me get it, 14, 3.5 kills higher or lower, right? And then there's value on the over because the market has it set here, and you have one book that's way off, has it at 14.5. Why not take it there and get a 3.43x payout, right? Uh, I don't believe they've already bumped Lively. We'll double check. We'll double check on the optimizer for ParlayPlay. Yeah. So Lively's actually becoming a better and better of a play, right? Minus 130-ish on the sports books, right? Minus 125. We're getting that minus 106 thanks to the payout boost that they're giving us, right? So we can see here Lively is the best payout boost right now. So they're giving us a little bit of value. So let's take it. Bang. So I'm using my slide the line. If you guys don't know ParlayPlay, you can slide the line. You're talking about on our prize pick slip. You guys are starting to confuse me now. You guys are getting all over in the chat. Yeah, so this is going to be a solid play. But if you guys don't know, you can use slide the line once a day on ParlayPlay, where you can take a projection that's their even line. If it's 1.77x, that's their even line. It's minus 129 odds. And you can slide it in your favor. So we're going to be taking the over at 14.5. We were able to slide it down to 14, get that little bit of extra value. Yeah. So, bang. There it is. Locked it in on ParlayPlay. So we got a little bit of value and a slip off on ParlayPlay just by line comparing for Michael, whatever it is. And look at that. So our slip from earlier, we were a little bit worried about kind of our average fair odds percentage, but Soriano is starting to become better and better of a play of over 5 strikeouts here on PrizePicks. I want to get off an underdog slip. I really want to get off an underdog slip if we can. You just got to have the value for it. I've played Otani. I've played Max Fried. Let's see. I mean, if you guys aren't following me on Twitter, shoot the boy follow on Twitter, at Sports by Dustin. And I post slips when I'm not on live stream all over Twitter. Multiple plays already. Underdog, Fliff, PrizePicks. I've given out multiple plays and slips already. I've seen somebody asking about the AI slip generator. So if you guys don't know, Daily Grind Fantasy has what is called an AI slip generator that builds out full plus EV slips for you, and we give it, the AI itself has certain parameters that it would meet in order to build out that slip for you. But you can also use the optimizers to build out your own slips here, like we're doing now. Otherwise, you can use the AI slip generator, and that's kind of what I did for this slip here. I didn't build this out myself. The AI slip generator at Daily Grind Fantasy uses the optimizers to line compare and scan the market in order to find the best plays and positive correlation, dodge negative correlation, and get them into slips for you to tail. So this is what it looks like. And you literally just click the bet on PrizePicks button, and it loads a slip up on PrizePicks, and you can enter it in seconds. It's really easy on PrizePicks, where we can use the links like that. If you guys don't have access to anything on or any Daily Grind Fantasy, linked in the description of the live stream, get access to DGF. You can get access in build out slips and plays, whether you want the optimizer, the AI slip generator, daily yourself. Get notifications to your email when good plays hit the board. Yeah, rather than just watching me for 30 minutes to an hour a day or whatever it might be, you can do it whenever you want. So somebody says Fried under 1.5 walks on Fliff. So yeah, so it's starting to become a solid play. Max Fried. Like if I was gonna get Pivetta, Braxton. Like if I was gonna get these in right now, I probably would just throw a rock or throw a bullet at like a two pick parlay between these two probably. Like I like personally waiting for the market to move a little bit more, just for the sake that let's go Shadow Ninja. You've seen the entire uh arc of myself, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I would probably just throw a dart at a two pick parlay with these two if I was going to go ahead and get them in. Otherwise, I really like to see the market back each other up. Is it better to take plays that have like four or more data points, but fair odds percentage is lower than 54.2? No, I wouldn't suggest taking anything lower than 54.3 plus percent. Well, okay, yes, you can actually. Sorry, let me rephrase that. You got my brain going too fast. You can take plays that are below 54.3 plus percent, but you want to make sure your average fair odds percentage, the average number of this right here on each individual play is going to be above 54.3. So if you just took the average of every single one of these right here in your slip and you found that average fair odds percentage to be above 54.3 plus percent, then that's a good slip. If it's below that, you don't want to be playing it. Of course, as always, the more data points, the better. So um, if you are looking at something like this, you only have one data point, like obviously you don't like that as much as having one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight data points saying this is set to 5.5. The market is saying this is set to 5.5 consensus, right? But you can get it at 5 on PrizePicks and it's above 54.3. Like, boom, that's a really great play, right? The more data points, always the better, right? And we have a filter at Daily Grand Fantasy that you can, put this up to whatever you want it to. And plus EV betting, guys, there's kind of a a general way of looking at it, right? Plus EV betting, profitable plays. You're looking for profitable plays, plays with an edge against the sports books. It's up to you on what your process is and you want it to be. If you are like, okay, I'm dead set. I only want to play plays that have three books or more in slips, right? And they make sense. They're plus EV. Or if there's two books that are saying it, you know what? I'm gonna trust two books, and depending on what the books are, if you have books you trust more than the others, it's all up to you, and you can kind of run with it yourself, right? It's all about finding your process in this whole thing, but sticking to the main shtick of plus EV betting, right? Make sure you're playing plays that have an edge one way or another, right? For sure. Manage your bankroll. Never, never overexposed to a certain player prop. In five different slips, right? If that player prop chalks, and then you're screwed on multiple slips. You don't want to do that. Dude, guys, I am so excited. I'm so excited to have my office. I might need help decorating a little bit. Thank God I have a wife that can help me with that, but might ask you guys. She might try and make it look too classy. Ooh, John Gray under fantasy score. Peter Alonso. Okay, hold on. We can cook. We can cook. Damn, Nemo. All right, hold on. All right, so John Gray under fantasy score. Let me refresh this because UD is a little weird sometimes. We're building out a six pick. Gray under fantasy score. Make sure it's John Gray that you guys are getting under 28.5, not Sonny Gray. I hate that they're pitching on the same day. It really makes things confusing for people. Pete Alonso under. Pete Alonso under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. I've already played Otani. We've played Max Fried. Yasmani Grandal, we have not played. We cannot play Nemo because he's on the same team as Alonso. And it will payout shift. We do not like payout shifts around here. Courtney Williams, I think I have her over 20.5. Can play her under 21.5 in this slip, I guess. Like I said, it's all about volume. And what are we at? That's only 4 picks. Yeah. Freddie Freeman over strikeouts. And then Matt Vierling over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Um, Freeman over 0.5 batter strikeouts. And then Matt Vierling over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. It's a 30x payout. Why are we getting 30x? Why is this like this? Why can't I see? Oh my god. Hang on. Okay, so we have under. Wait, that's like. No, that's negatively correlated. That's why. All right, we can take out Alonzo. No, let's find something else. It's my fault. I'm moving too quick. Like Nimmo would be positively correlated, but it's gonna. Goodman under total bases. It's gonna be borderline though. Unless we double down on Otani, but we're getting a worse number. Oh, Max Fried's better now. We have to double down on Max Fried though. I grind out Courtney Williams, McCutcheon. Oh wait, wow, am I skipping over McCutcheon for any reason? Oh, McCutcheon overruns. Wait, yeah, we have Grandal. Is Grandal not good anymore? Grandal's there. God, I am choking this slip so hard right now. I'm choking this slip so hard. This is my fault. Yeah, we're gonna have to go Goodman. Under 1.5 total bases. Put the link in chat. You guys got to go quick though. When I put it in there, make sure you guys are getting a 25x payout. If it payout shifts to anything less than 25x, do not play it. Do not play it. It would not be a profitable slip over the long term. Go, 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 go. How do you find team total runs first inning on prize picks? I'm not sure if you're talking about single teams, but first run in innings, like first run. I'm not sure. Um, let's see. First inning runs allowed. Right here you go. Randy Vasquez, Christopher Sanchez, the only one up right now. But that's how you kind of find it if you're looking for that. Andy on YouTube asks, how do you find team totals? Played a tennis pick under 21.5 games. Player won the first set 6-0 and was up 4-0 in the second set before his opponent forfeited. Underdog DNP'd it. Yeah, some books are weird with. It's called. There's a different word. It's not forfeited, but it's called. Somebody in here knows tennis. I know one of the 100 of you in here or whatever know tennis. What's it called? Retired. They the person retires. I think basically just gives up. I believe that's right. I'm not quite sure. I'm not real big into tennis, though I do bet on it because you can find an edge on just about anything, even if you know nothing about um, the a league or games or players. If you can find an edge with the odds and the numbers, it's still profitable plays. All right, so we've seen this move up since we've got it. They've bumped it to minus 140. All right, so we got PJ Washington here. Nothing else really to get in. All right, I'm thinking that we might be chalked for right now. Somebody asks for sleeper. Guys, sleeper's super sharp. There's hardly anything on sleeper. Casey, no, it's there's just not a lot of value at the moment. Not a lot of value on the moment or at the moment, and of course, it's got certain parameters to make build out those slips, right? But yeah, you can turn on notifications for it too. So if something does hit, you can turn it on. email notifications. Guys, if you guys don't mind hitting the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, hit the follow button on Twitch if you are not following, and if you guys want access to Daily Grind Fantasy, linked in the description of this live stream. You can get access, or on my profile on Twitch, you can hit the Daily Grind Fantasy panel, and it will take you to Daily Grind Fantasy and get access that way. But that is going to be it for this live stream. I think I'm probably going to go live maybe a little bit later as well. Hopefully, we get some more value. So be on the lookout for another live stream. Make sure you guys have notifications turned on when I do go live on Twitch and YouTube. And follow me on Twitter at sportsbydustin. I'll be tweeting out some slips if I can, if I'm not live. But that's it. I love you guys. Appreciate all the support on all of my live streams and content in general.